What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you are having a great day so far. Hope you all had a great weekend, great Memorial Day weekend. Um, thank God for Canada because we got this Beyond the Gates episode early because um, I believe almost every show was preempted yesterday. Well, not all shows, but some were preempted yesterday due to Memorial Day. So Canada actually still got their episode a day, a day early. They got theirs on time. But US, of course, this episode is gonna come out today. It's gonna come out later on today. Um, but yeah, thank God for Canada because they get their shit early. Some days I be thinking about moving to Canada. I'm like, they do be getting shit early now. But anyway, getting into this episode of Beyond the Gates. Whew, listen, Tracy is working my last nerve. Like she really is. She is. That's why I'm glad Anita started to have enough of her. And Anita was like, listen, I knew this was a mistake. I think you should go. And she even offered to pay, for homegirl trip back home. And as soon as she said all that, Tracy tune changed. She was like, no, I'm not ready to go because I missed you too. And no, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. It's too late for all the niceties now because she was so miserable and jealous of Anita is crazy. Sitting there talking about how, oh, she's sitting on high in her palace. Like, she got such a jealous spirit about her. So bitter. I mean, girl, it was over 4 decades ago. I get it, but move on already. Like, I don't understand what her or Sharon expect Anita to do at this stage in life. All of that went down almost 50 years ago, if not 50 years ago. What the hell do you expect? It was back in the day. Like, what do you want her to do about it today in the present? She's actually trying to make amends. All she can do is apologize. And that's the best she can do. I mean, what else do you want? And not only that, she's trying to do a damn reunion concert with y'all, which could open up the door, to new opportunities, bigger opportunities, not only for the group, but y'all as individuals. It could set y'all up for something great. Shit, y'all could get a biopic out the deal, something, maybe some producers might see it and want y'all to write music for folks, go on a tour, all type of stuff. You never know what a reunion concert could open. You never know the doors it can open to. You know what I mean? It could do a lot. And that's based off of her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she the one that got the ball rolling and you still bitching. It's like, what do you want her to do? She can't change what happened 50 years ago. There's nothing she could do about that. Can't change the past. So Tracy need to go sit down with that. I definitely would have continued with the whole putting her out thing. I would have still went with that if I was Anita. I'm just saying. I would have sent her ass home. Because that's not a person. That's not a person I would want around me. Like, I'm just saying, I damn sure wouldn't want that type of spirit around me. Like, mm-mm. And then we ain't even scratched the surface because now we still got to get Sharon. And you already know Sharon's still pissed at Anita because of the whole what happened back in the day. And not only that, but with the Vernon situation. So now she going to have to get chewed out by Sharon now. Oof, it's a lot. This why, you know what, but I am glad that we are getting the full, like, we're starting to get the background of what happened back in the day. Because Anita wasn't very clear about everything that happened back then. Like, we got the bits and pieces, but I'm glad that we're getting her side of the story. We're getting everybody's side of the story on it, which is good. Everybody's point of view. So that way it's not just one person telling it. You know what I mean? Like, we're getting all these different points of view, which is very good. I can't wait to meet Sharon. I can't wait for Sharon to pop up because I want to see what she about, what she got to say. But it was very interesting when Anita was talking to Vernon because she was like, oh, you don't know the real, like, Anita Williams from back in the day. Like, and I'm pretty sure Anita got some skeletons in her closet, I'm sure. But that was back in the day. It's like Anita told Tracy, they were young back then. You know what I'm saying? They were basically kids, that didn't know any better. And Anita should stop apologizing for what happened back then. She should stop apologizing, because let's be for real. If Tracy or Sharon got the opportunity to break off from the group and go solo, they would have done that shit. They're just mad because the opportunity came to Anita and not them. That's really what the jealousy is. That's what they mad about. Because let's be for real. If they had that opportunity to break away, have a great solo career, they would have took that shit. They definitely would have took that shit. Can't nothing convince me otherwise. They would have took it. They just mad because Anita beat them to it. That's really what that is. And she got a good dude. That's a good dude that they wanted. Because let's be for real. Tracy wanted him. Sharon wanted him. And got mad because he chose Anita. Get over it. Get over it. It was 50 years ago. Let it go. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it today. Um, Ain't nothing you could do. So if I was Anita, I still would have kicked her out, because I wouldn't want that type of bitterness around me. Bump that. Like, you talking about my palace. Please, it ain't like Anita got all of that by herself. She actually had a teammate. She had her husband. You know what I'm saying? They accumulated this lifestyle together. It wasn't just her. You know what I'm saying? But you still want her to apologize for the lifestyle that she living? And you're mad because you had to work in dive bars for tips? That's your business. That's your business. You should have went and worked harder, try to do something for yourself, pull yourself up instead of living in bitterness. That's why your life got stalled the way it did, because you was too bad. You still mad about 50 damn years ago. Get over that shit. Get over it, because I wouldn't keep apologizing. I'd be damned if I would keep repenting. Ain't gonna happen. Um, but anyway, moving on from that, I like the conversation between Chelsea and Kat to an extent. I like the part about them working on their business. I like that part. But Chelsea sitting over here whining about that Allison girl or whatever. I'm like, Chelsea, get on somewhere with that nonsense, because she really over here crying and boo-hooing about it because the girl didn't want to be with her. I'm like, okay, the girl is married. What the hell were you expecting? Like, oh, I opened up my heart and all that. Well, next time, open up your heart to somebody that's not married. What the hell were you expecting going after a married person? You really thought she was going to leave her husband for you? No. You were just something fun to do. Like, you should have played your role. This is what I'm talking about. Like, people want to get into these no label type situationships, but then start to fall in love and catch feelings. No. No. Play your position. You knew what it was from Jump Street. You knew what it was. You were something extra. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, play your role. Play your position. That's why I feel like if you're gonna be like a sneaky link or something like that, you're gonna be one of those. I feel like it's time for people to start making these folks sign contracts, like legit contracts. And if you breach this contract in any way, shape, or form, I can sue your ass for X amount of dollars, or you got to pay me. I can fine you. Like, we need to make that shit a reality. Like, start getting those types of documents signed, because people get out of pocket with this. Like, seriously, know your role and play it. Um, but yeah, it's like, go find somebody new. You shouldn't stop searching for love, but search, for single people. Stop searching for married folk. I mean, if you're gonna get with married people and have threesomes and stuff, okay, that's cool. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? When doing so, make sure they're clean. Make sure you get your tests and have clean fun. Know your position. But if you're looking for love, like somebody to settle down with, then you need to get with somebody single. Like, I feel like if you chase after a married person, you set yourself up for heartbreak. And I can't feel bad for somebody that purposefully set themselves up, because you know what to expect with shit like that. It's messy. Do better. So then they start talking about the whole Tomas Eva situation. I disagree with I mean I disagree with Chelsea, because Chelsea feel like she agrees with Tomas that whether Kat like it or not, Eva's not going nowhere. That's your half sister. She not going nowhere. And Chelsea talking about, oh, she's also my half cousin. I'm like, Eva's not related to you. I mean, by marriage, yes, but she's not technically related to you, Chelsea. She's not your cousin. She's only your cousin through marriage. She's not so far biologically your cousin, not yet. Not that we know of. But I just hate how they keep invalidating Kat's feelings. My thing is this. If Martin or, Smitty and their kids, or, Even Nicole one day, if they all want to forgive the girl and be around her again, that's their business. But if Kat has no desire to forgive her or be around her, that's her choice. And people need to stop invalidating her and start respecting her. Like, she doesn't have to get used to shit if she don't want to. She don't have to forgive the girl. She ain't got to be around her. That's her choice. Same thing. So my thing is this: Chelsea want to dole out all this advice. Why isn't she taking that advice when it come down to Haley? Because Kat could have turned right around and threw it right back in her face. If I have to move on and Haley is gonna, Eva's gonna be around, then that means Chelsea need to move on and realize that Haley's gonna be around for the foreseeable future, whether she likes it or not. That's your stepmama. She gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? The same advice that she giving Kat, you need to take it too. You need to take it too, because she was not thrilled when she found out Haley ass was pregnant. She was not happy about it. She's still pissed. So it's like that same little piece of advice you're giving out, it could be thrown back at you, because you need to accept that your daddy is married to her now. And allegedly they're locked in for life due to this baby. And I say allegedly because I don't trust shit that come out of Haley mouth. I don't trust it. Like, she all giddy about being pregnant. I'm like, wasn't you just checking a pregnancy test not too long ago and it came back negative? Now all of a sudden you pregnant? Already? Already. You just checked the pregnancy test. So I'm like, my thing is this: get another one. Because if I was Bill, I would want confirmation. We need to go get a blood test from the doctor to prove that you're not. Because I wouldn't trust it. Like, I'm just saying, I would need all types of confirmation on this one. Haley is so insecure. Like, her insecurities just jump out. Like, they jump out. It is crazy how insecure that girl is. She's super, super insecure. And that's insane. Like, they got a gala that they're supposed to be going to soon, getting ready for that. She don't know if she want to go. She just don't want to be into all of that type of stuff. Probably because the way people gonna talk and look at her and stuff. Because you're the pariah of the community. What do you expect? Like, she really thought she was gonna marry Bill and instantly get respect from people. It don't work like that. Look at how you got him. That's why people don't respect her and people don't trust her, because look how you got your husband. You got him when he was somebody else's husband. That's not respectable. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at you. You basically the town floozy. That's how they look at her. You know what I'm saying? You're a Windy City witch to them. That's how they see you. You know? And furthermore, she hasn't really done shit to endear herself to people. Like, she needs to be more than Bill's mistress slash new wife. You need to set yourself apart from him professionally. She need to actually set herself up. Get your own company or something like that. Do something for yourself. Try to get on the board of a few charities. Do, some donations or something. Do something outside of Bill to set yourself up to have some status of your own. Because the only reason you think you have some type of status is because of Bill. Everything you got is because of Bill. You ain't even got status because of him, because nobody like you. Whether you married to him or not, people don't like your ass. You know what I'm saying? She thought that, if she got married to him, things would change. That's not how that works. It's not how that works. Bill ain't even got the status he think he got. Okay? He got to blackmail and force people to do shit. The Duprees, on the other hand, could pick up a damn phone and be like, yeah, I need this person fired. It's done. They ain't got to threaten you. Oh, well, if you don't fire, they ain't got to do all of that. They can pick up a phone and it's done. All they got to do is say their name. That's status. That's status. That's years of work. You know what I'm saying? Of building that status. Haley needs to focus on Haley and stop, worrying about, Danny, and if she measure up to her, you're probably never going to measure up to her. That was his wife for 30 damn years. You're never going to measure up to that. And she needs to let it go and focus on Haley. That's all she need to do. Speaking of Bill, he still want information on that damn committee. And he still got Tomas out here spying on them and whatnot. Talking about, I want info on my desk in an hour. I want what you learned at this meeting. That's why I say them women were dumb as hell to take that plea. To take that settlement from him. Not the plea, but the settlement. They were stupid for that. They were stupid to even go back to that firm. Like, that man playing y'all. He playing you. He setting y'all ass up. He trying to get whatever. He trying to stay on top of what y'all doing so he can find a loophole to get rid of your ass. That's all it is. And he using Tomas as his gopher to do it. And Tomas be looking super uncomfortable, like he don't really want to do it. But, he need that firm at the end of the day. Like, you need that coin. So anyway, moving on from that. Speaking of Cat, her and Tomas, they reached a new level in their relationship, so you will. Um, I like that they're starting to get to know each other because Tomas had a valid point though. He was like, "You can't really get to know me through social media. Like, you can't," and that's so true. You could look at somebody what they post on social media. That doesn't paint the picture really for you of who they are. You know what I'm saying? You get like a little glimpse of who you think they are, but you don't really know who they are. Anybody could be anything on social media. You know what I'm saying? You could be rich on social media. I've seen it. Trust. You got people driving around in Lambos on social media, making it seem they live that life. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Um, but yeah, they walk around like they live this lifestyle. They do this, they do that, and they really don't. You know, they really don't live that life. But on social media, you can. Um, that's why you can't judge people or go off of what you see from them on social media. You got to get to know that person. Like, you got to sit down and have a real life conversation with them. That's how you really like get to know them. And that's what Tomas was trying to say to Kat. Like, this is how you get to know me. Um, and I'm glad that she did get to know him. Like, he talked about his hobbies, like hiking and salsa dancing, and how he liked to read certain books on the weekend, which are basically, I believe, like romance kind of novels, or geared towards romance. He really got to know her. And she got to know him because she talked about how she's not that open to people like that, like new people, because a lot of people come into your life because of your family's status and money, which is so true. Which is so true because when you come from an established family like how she comes from, it's hard to trust people because some people come into your life because you're a Dupree and you got this money and that's really what they try to befriend you for. So I get where she coming from. Both of them made valid points. Do I trust Tomas fully like that? I don't. And I'm glad that he broke it down to her, like why he's cool with Eva and stuff, because him and Eva share the same type of bond. They both been through some things in their life, that bonded them. But hopefully that's as far as that's gonna go, even though I don't think it will, because Tomas likes to play the field. He likes to be on both sides of the fence with them, and that's not a good look. That's gonna be a problem in the long run. Um, but I'm here for it because it's gonna get messy between them. They are cute together. I will say, Kat and Tomas are cute together. They look really good together. But as long as Eva's in that picture, I don't know how that's gonna work. So anyway, moving on from that, Tyrell over here getting some play. Um, Jessica trying to figure out like what's the best move to make on him or whatever because she really like him. But Samantha was like, "Well, shit, you gonna have to make the first move because he ain't gonna do it." And some people are like that, like they nervous and they're scared to make that first move. You know what I mean? But she made it. They was over there lip locking. I said, "All right, Tyrell. At least stay in the living room doing that because you wouldn't be up in no bedroom doing that, like with no door closed. You know how some teenagers do. They try to get slick with it." Um, Martin and Smitty met up or whatever, where they still at Orphy Jeans. Um, and Smitty's insecurities are starting to come out too because he really don't know where he stand in his marriage with Martin. He don't know because he feel like Martin makes him happy. I don't see how. With the way Martin is, I don't see how you could be happy up in that little marriage. Like if that's your happiness, I was looking at Smitty like, Martin make you happy, really? Because it seemed like y'all argue more than y'all make up, like more than y'all happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't seem happy to me. If that's happy, you could keep that shit. 'Cause I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want it. That's your happiness. A man keeping secrets from you, telling you that you can't work, what to do, when to do it, how to do it, that ain't happiness. I'm sorry, but no, that wouldn't make me happy. That'd make me crash the fuck out on you, because you ain't gonna tell me what to do. Um, he just feel insecure right now because he just get that feeling that Martin holding back from him and stuff. And Martin was like, "Yeah, you make me happy. Of course, you make me happy." Because he was telling him about what Bill was saying about how Martin and Bill need to, stick together and whatever. And Martin trying to play dumb. He keep playing in Smitty face, trying to act like he don't know what Bill talking about. Bitch, you know what he's talking about. You know what he talking about, Martin. Stop playing with it. Because that's what he keep doing, to keep trying to play these little games. Smitty not dumb. Like, Smitty can read you. He know your ass is lying. Talking about, oh, you can't believe Bill. Bill is a disgrace. He's this. Oh, he's that. Martin, shut your ass up because you gaslighting. You gaslighting. Stop playing these little games. Because I'll let him know. Go play these games with somebody else. Because if I was Smitty, you going to tell me what the fuck going on. And you going to tell me right damn now. But Smitty not gonna get nothing out of Martin, so I feel like Smitty need to keep investigating and keep looking into this fool, because you're not gonna get no straight answers out of Martin. He not gonna tell you nothing, unfortunately. Like, that man gonna keep playing these little simple ass games. But I can't wait for Martin to confront Bill though, because it's gonna be on and popping. It is definitely gonna be popping. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Peace.